few minutes, would it be okay if I show you how to shop for a set of bedding, whether you buy from us today or not? Get their permission to do things. When you start them at the top, you've asked them if you could show them how to shop for a bed. You're not bringing them here to sell them the most expensive product you have. The purpose of starting here is to find the right feel for the customer. And I share with them, you know, it's the reason we're starting here, forget about the price. Let's say these beds are not even for sale. I'm trying to eliminate choices for you. It's very confusing, as you can see. There's over 30 different beds to pick from. My job is to help you find the bed that feels the best for you, that fits you both in your back and in your wallet. So try these two beds and tell me which bed feels better. You're going to eliminate what you show them moving forward. If they like the softer bed, you're going to focus on softer products. If they like the harder bed, you're going to focus on harder products. It does several other things. Anywhere you go from here, you save the customer money because you're moving down by price point. You start at the bottom and come up, you cost the customer money, right? So if you start at $2,000, the next bed you show them is $1,500, and the next bed is $1,200, and the next bed is $1,000. In their mind, subconsciously, this guy isn't trying to charge me, or this gal isn't trying to charge me. Okay? So you raise their expectations, first of all, of what beds are going to feel like. Most people have been out of the market for 15, sometimes 20 years. Any bed in this room, including the one on that trundle unit, is going to feel 10 times better than the bed they're in shopping for, because their bed feels horrible. That's what brought them out. So you want them to be exposed to something like this and compare this feel to everything else in the room versus their bed at home to everything else. Okay? So you raise their expectations in terms of comfort, and number two, you raise their expectations in terms of what they're going to pay for a set of bedding. 20 years ago, I don't know, the store I worked in, our best-selling bed was a $3.99 queen. That was average, okay? Our top-end bed was $7.99. Now, in today's world, your $7.99 is a medium product, right? That customer needs to raise their expectations in terms of what they're going to have to spend on a set of bedding. So you've raised their cost expectations as well. And the most important thing, and I don't know, I apologize, I stepped out for a minute, speaking to the customer. We speak wholesale, you speak retail, the customer speaks English. You need to find how to share the information that Joel gave you in English, because that's what's important to them. If we start talking about the coil count and the gauge of the steel and all the features of it, and don't give them the benefits that solve their problems, it's useless information. They don't care about it. It's like my wife yelling at me. I don't hear it. So you've got to focus on
We have
speaking.
a camera on you.
I know, but I'm not going to give you my address. You've got to focus on speaking a language that they understand, okay? If you could share the information and put it in simple terms, they'll tend to understand you and trust you more so than when you go across the street or to any other bedding retailer in the marketplace and they drill them on coil count and this and that. That's not what's important to them. You know, I love the guy who says, well, no, I've not been shopping around. And, well, how many coils are in this bed? How did you know to ask the question?
We had one like that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. You know they've been shopping around when they say that. But they're confused by it. They don't want to seem ignorant, okay? Don't let them seem ignorant. The most important thing about these products is comfort. You're going to sleep on this bed for the next 10 years. We got to find the most comfortable bed to you, whether it's this bed or that bed. My job is to find the bed that fits you the best. And again, speak English.